WTF was that premiere of the return of Twin Peaks that just aired on Showtime all about? Because it sure was weird, was kind of tedious, and amazing all at the same time. There are a lot of perfumed tea leaves and dank soil that you can rummage through as you absorb the visceral onslaught of that 2-episode, 2-hour debut of the new Twin Peaks. But WTF has to be the question if you were tuning into the unveiling of the secretive show or just watched the internet blow up as others were watching the resurrection of the consequences of the murder of Laura Palmer from the original acclaimed and medium-defining series that debuted in the spring of 1990 into a world that series creators David Lynch and Mark Frost created in so many ways. Because as Lynch told Deadline recently, the story was not over. So, to that, here's my review of what I've seen so far. Well played, sirs. Welcome back, and watch your self-appointed heirs reel and scurry into their own creative woods for a while. Because before the madness began, I just loved how Lynch and Frost slowly baked our expectations to be disappointed, as we are by so many cash-grabbing revivals and reboots in the first 20 minutes, literally pulling directly from the original and its horrors into a glacial pastiche of sight and sound rubbing up against each other until the blood-soaked bed. Because don't forget, underneath all the signs, symbols, love, and cups of joe, Twin Peaks was a tale of sexual and psychological abuse writ large through the life and death of Laura Palmer, an underpinning often bled out by pretenders to the throne.
Lucy, put Harry on the horn.
Sheriff, it's Pete Martell up at the mill.
Morning, Pete.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
Laura Palmer.
Now, can it sustain for another 16 episodes? We'll have to see. But if you are a Showtime subscriber, you can stream episodes 3 and 4 right now instead of waiting until next week, where another 2 episodes will be aired before the Lynch and Frost series, which may be a perfect description actually now I say it, goes to 1 episode a week for the last 14 episodes. Look, I'm not going to give you much of a recap here. You can check out the copy that accompanies this video on Deadline.com to know more about that. Except to say, MacLauchlan's FBI agent Dale Cooper is back, is still trapped in the Black Lodge where we last saw him over 2 decades ago, kind of, and is visited by his soon-to-be-abducted again Laura, again played by Cheryl Lee like in the original series. Launched by that famous lingering line of, "I'll see you again in 25 years," back in the once-assumed final episode in 1991, and kept more mysterious than the meaning of the Log Lady's utterances. This new 18-part Showtime broadcast Twin Peaks return shows the 1990 Palme d'Or winner truly and systematically going full Eraserhead and embracing the madness that defines his best work. Despite not having made a film since 2006 Inland Empire with Laura Dern, who shows up down the trail in his latest Twin Peaks, by the way, it looks like Lynch and Hill Street Blues producer Frost have decided to show this era of peak TV, pun totally intended, what really breaking the frame looks like from the foundation of the wildly influential Twin Peaks canon, with broad, bloody, and deep strokes. And make no mistake, with possibly the largest palette he's ever had, including 217 performances, including many of the original cast, like MacLauchlan doing double duty as FBI agent Dale Cooper and his Bob-infested evil doppelganger over nearly 20 hours of premium cable TV this summer. Of course, Lynchologists will pose endless possibilities of what it all means. Is the couple that are mauled while having sex and not faithfully watching that mysterious glass box in NYC a stab at the slavish devotion of this era of peak TV? What does it all mean? Well, forget trying to figure that out. The truly absurd and surreal, they slip through your fingers like whiskey. So lick your fingertips and jump off the falls with Lynch and Frost, I say. Forget what you thought you knew or wanted this to be, or all the shows and movies that Twin Peaks inspired. Forget all the decades that have passed and how aged, and in some cases not aged, MacLauchlan and the original cast that we've seen so far look. Forget all that. The new Twin Peaks conjures up a great and dreaded darkness. At the LA premiere on Friday, a cryptic Lynch told the invited crowd that "I love trees, I love wood." Yes, you do, sir. And you clearly love getting your hands dirty. And that's got me hooked on this Twin Peaks.
Join us for pie!